As the sun sets at a skate park, the park empties out, leaving only a handful of children running around and playing. But amidst the laughter and the sound of swinging swings, there's something sinister lurking in the shadows. Caught on camera, a man with a shifty gaze and a hidden camera in his hand can be seen stalking around the playground, his focus solely on the young children. According to the YouTuber, Normal Bob Smith, it was the man's third walkthrough, so they already knew what he looked like, what direction he was coming from, and what his intent was. It's the kind of footage that sends chills down your spine and makes you wonder who else might be watching your every move. In this next clip, as the night falls, the quiet neighborhood seems to be asleep, with only the distant sound of crickets breaking the silence. But unbeknownst to the residents, a predator is lurking in the shadows, searching for his next prey. In a shocking footage captured by a home security camera, a man can be seen prowling around the back of a house, peering into bedroom windows, and committing lewd acts. The chilling scene unfolds as the homeowners are unaware of his existence, leaving their sanctuary vulnerable to this insidious intruder. The question is, what drives a person to engage in such depravity, and how many times has he done this to other people?
Very close to a bedroom door where a woman was inside. Police are quite concerned about what happened next.
At that point, we see he's got his shirt pulled over his head, most likely to try to, cover his identity. And we see him what appears to be masturbating while he's looking into the bedroom window there.
He was just a few feet away from a woman on the other side of the door. The people who live here didn't notice him at the time, but were stunned when they looked at their home security camera after finding their screen door open.
His recently installed video camera system, he decided to check that, see what he came up with, and that's when he realized that this person was, in his backyard and in his pool patio, looking in his house.
For people who live here, they're grateful he was caught on camera. They hope someone will notice his mannerisms or perhaps recognize him from the video. They're also looking for ways to protect themselves and their families.
Keep the blinds closed, have your cameras working at all times, have floodlights that turn on, just do as much as you can to secure your property.
It's a scenario that's all too familiar for many women, the feeling of unease and vulnerability when walking alone. But what happens when that feeling turns into a nightmare, and a stranger begins to follow your every move? In a harrowing footage captured by a brave woman, a man can be seen following her to her car, refusing to leave her alone. As she records the encounter, his persistence becomes increasingly alarming, and the fear in her voice is palpable. What was this man's motive, and how many other women has he targeted in the same way? Join me as we dive deeper into this unsettling footage and explore the dangers that women face every day simply by existing in the world.
I don't even know you.
Hey, delete that camera. I'll grab that phone from you and break it.
And then, you know what? All these witnesses out here.
About this?
Look.
Delete that on camera, please.
Well, can you get away from my car?
Yeah, but delete that recording.
I'll delete it as soon as I see you start walking that way. Because for my safety, you just followed me around this store, and then you following me to my car. So actually, I'm going to go back to the store because you are out of line right now.
Just walk back to the store.
And you're not going to...
You can delete the camera.
First of all,
delete that.
You're going to get away from me.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
I'm waiting for you to delete that shit. You're not about to make no money off of me, cuz.
Ain't nobody making no money. First of all, do it look like I need to make some money off you?
Yes.
No, I don't. Look like you need to make some money off of me. No, it's not. That's why you...
Man, hurry on. Delete that shit. Hurry up, cuz.
Can y'all call 911? Can y'all call 911? This guy just followed me around the store, and he just... And he tried to follow me to my car and get in my car.
According to the woman, the man ended up leaving her alone once she started approaching bystanders and started asking them to call 911. Nevertheless, this footage serves to show that public stalking and harassment still exists till this day to many women out there. It's a disturbing scene that plays out all too often in the lives of celebrities, the constant invasion of privacy and the fear of being targeted by obsessive fans. But what happens when that fear becomes a reality and a stalker sets their sights on a high-profile target? In a chilling footage captured outside the home of Miley Cyrus, a man can be seen lurking in the shadows with a pair of scissors in his hand. His delusional claims that Cyrus is his wife only add to the gravity of the situation as the security team races to keep her safe from this unhinged intruder. What drives someone to become so obsessed with a celebrity that they're willing to cross the line into dangerous territory? And how can we protect those in the public eye from the dangers that come with their fame?
He was 40-year-old Jason Luis Rivera, an identity police have yet to confirm. Reportedly a transient with a long criminal record for trespassing. He not only told the police that he and the pop star were longtime friends, but that they were also married.
I'm a friend of my husband. I am. She's my wife.
Luckily, Miley wasn't home as the 4 a.m. incident unfolded.
Oh, I have scissors.
They also found something even more bizarre, a giant red heart necklace hanging around his neck.
Celebrity stalkers are known as erotomanics. They see the celebrity on TV or they see the celebrity in the movies and they begin to think that they have a relationship with them.
This is the third time the singer's been targeted by an alleged stalker. Last March, a 26-year-old man pled guilty to loitering after being caught lurking near her house in the middle of the night. In 2009, 53-year-old Mark McLeod, who reportedly thought he and Cyrus were engaged, pled guilty to obstruction and disorderly conduct after he repeatedly tried to contact her on the set of her movie, The Last Song.
Your identity is your most precious possession. It's what makes you who you are. But what happens when someone close to you decides to steal that identity and use it for their own gain? In a shocking footage captured by a former student at Seminole Ridge High School in Palm Beach County, we see the disturbing consequences of identity theft when best friends become bitter enemies. Amanda Alonso and Justine Cage's friendship took a dark turn when Justine decided to steal Amanda's identity and impersonate her on social media, sending messages to her friends and causing chaos in her life. What drives a person to betray their closest friend in such a way, and what are the consequences of such a breach of trust? Join us as we explore the complex web of emotions that can lead to identity theft, and the fallout that can occur when those relationships break down. This is a cautionary tale that everyone needs to hear.
The person using the account would not only message boys at school, but others across the country, even sending fake pornographic images found on the internet.
I had people contacting me from Texas saying that I was talking to them.
In 2014, deputies tracked the account through an IP address. Justine confessed to creating the profile, telling deputies, "It's hard to put into words. It's like I know I can't have it because I'm not in the body, the right body."
Wanted to be me. It became an obsession.
Justine was charged with criminal use of personal information and cyber stalking. She took a plea deal Wednesday, 6 years probation, 2 years house arrest. No social media, no contact with them.
The world can be a scary and unpredictable place, and the stories we've shared today are just a small glimpse into the dangers that can lurk around every corner. From stalkers and intruders to identity theft and betrayal, we've seen the devastating consequences that can occur when someone decides to cross the line and violate our trust. But in sharing these stories, we also shed light on the importance of vigilance and awareness, and the need to protect ourselves and our loved ones from harm. By staying alert, being cautious, and standing up for ourselves, we can all help to create a safer and more secure world for everyone. So as we come to the end of our journey today, we hope that these stories have served as a reminder of the importance of staying vigilant and aware of our surroundings, and that we've all learned something valuable from the experiences shared here. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Please make sure you subscribe, comment, and drop me a like if you're enjoying the content. Until next time, Stay safe and stay vigilant.